Any council funds which aren't allocated for short-term spending are known as reserves and balances. They're a particularly important tool in managing council finances because councils are not allowed to borrow to balance their revenue budgets. In a similar way to a household savings account, reserves can only be spent once, so councils need to have clear policies in place for approval of any reserve spending. As part of every annual budget cycle, the Chief Finance Officer must review all reserves and balances and make sure they're at appropriate levels. Reserves can be called on to balance the budget in any given year. However, this can be a sign of financial distress, as it's not usually sustainable over the longer term. Use of reserves to balance the budget should therefore be considered carefully before approval. Reserves can be split into three main categories. Unallocated reserves, or general balances, can help to smooth uneven cash flows and act as contingency funds to cover the impact of unexpected events. There's no legislation dictating what proportion of a council's budget needs to be held as a general working balance. The level is recommended by the Chief Finance Officer and should reflect the level of financial risk that the council faces. Smaller authorities may hold a higher percentage of general balances compared to their net revenue budget. Earmarked reserves are funds set aside by an authority for specific purposes, such as to mitigate known risks or to build up funds for planned future expenditure, for example, vehicle replacement. Earmarked reserves must always have their purpose clearly described. Some councils also hold reserves on behalf of their schools or for public health. These can only be spent on the specific services they're assigned for by government and are examples of what are known as ring-fenced reserves. Some reserves are unusable, as they are ring-fenced by accounting practice or statute, and do not represent cash available to spend on general services, for example, the pension reserve. To watch more, visit local.gov.uk/Finance Unpacked.